What's up, everybody? JDB here, and guess what? We have Crown Zenith coming out on Friday, but in Japan, they have Scarlet and Violet EX boxes coming out. The brand new Pokemon all throughout the set. I am just very excited, as everyone else is, because I've been playing Scarlet and Violet so much that I want to see these cards. I want to see what their idea is for some of these cards, especially with all these illustration rares. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them right now. Let's start out with Scarlet EX and the secret rares. For it now, there's going to be other rares and the regular cards throughout the set. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and look at the secret rares. And let's start it off. Let's start it off with Dolliv. Oh my goodness. Look at that background. Look at that background. That is so cool. All these are going to be amazing. I'm going to say they're cool because they're all going to be cool. There's no way that I'm going to not like any of these. But look at that. Look at picking up all those off the trees. Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge. Look at him. Fire. This walkway. Once again, the background is amazing. Look at that. You can see the rainbow coloring coming through. I do like the coloring on him. Kinda, this Pokemon is a weird Pokemon for the fact is that, once again, looks a little human-like, but we'll move on. We got Wiglet. Wiglet. Everyone gives Wiglet a little bit of crap, but I do enjoy this card for the fact is, look at the water coming in, and look, we got a Psyduck. How can you not love Psyduck hanging out in the background? Like, what the heck is that? But Wiglet, we got Love Disc here too. This reminds me of that Vaporeon VMAX card where they had a lot of water Pokemon in the background too. So that's really awesome. Another illustration. Dunzo, aka One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. There he is. Huge blue fish. Coming in at 160. This is some nice artwork too. Look, he's doing a backflip. Or a back smacker. There he goes. He's going to land right in the water there. Huge. Love that. And then this, a lot of people did see this because they posted this a couple weeks back, 1 or 2 weeks back, the whole evolution line, and it tells a story. I love things like this. I think they need to do more and more of those. We got Ralts right here as they're moving in. It looks like they just got married. And then we have Curlia taking some photos. We got a new baby, and look, even has an outfit right here. And you know what? We're going to move down. No, we'll wait. We'll hold it off. We'll hold off. There's a Garvador in this line. We'll check it out. If you haven't seen it already, we'll check it out here in this. One of my favorites out of this whole set right here is the Fido, because I use Fido, and he's just like looking in there going, are you guys eating me? Is that me for sale? Pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. Riolu. Oh, the color artwork on this. And we get that Lucario that comes in the Elite Trainer boxes in the Crown Zenith set. That looks really nice as well, too. But this coloring for the Riolu looks awesome. Look at that. Small but mighty with this picture. This close-up of the Sandile. Yeah, illustration artwork. Oh, that's just so cool. You know, he's just a little guy, but he looks huge in that. And then we have Cloth, one of our newbies here. I mean, we saw some newbies already, but this guy here, you meet a giant, super huge one in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. It's just so funny, which he is climbing up a rock. That's cool. That's cool. A little simple, but that's really cool. I like it. I like what they did there. King Gambit. Oh, look at that. This is very, very menacing artwork. I love it. Oh, wow. That is cool. That's one I definitely want to pick up. I mean, I want to get all these. I want to get all these once they come out. I would love to actually open up the Japanese boxes. Maybe sometime if we can get some. But, I'm going to be very excited once they put both of these sets together and we can actually open it up here in English. Especially with, we actually get the silver border cards now. They're going to look they're going to look awesome. I don't know why I'm getting tongue tied. They're going to look awesome. We got the Starlies here. Starlies. We got plenty of them. Look at them. Just hanging out. Look at all these birds. I love this artwork. Once again, these artworks, a lot of them are simple, but they tell a big story. Look at all of them hanging out together. We are moving on from the illustration rares into the full art rares. And the first one we want to show off here is this Gyarados, the Treslas Gyarados with the water on it. And if you haven't played the game, yeah, they each get these different types. And I believe later on with these cards having these now with the new Scarlet and Violet set, we're going to see a different randoming of typing. So that's cool in the future. EX Gyarados, we're in the EX cards now. Before, I really like this. And the texture on this looked a little different, it seemed like in person. So it might just give that little sparkling more because how the artwork is. More diamond-like. We got a Gardevoir regular full art here. Definitely looks old school EX here. Nice. We got a Great Tusk full art. Like that as well. We got a Koreodon, our first legendary, for Scarlet here, our full art. You also can get a couple alternative arts with the Elite Trainer boxes, which is wonderful. They've done that now. So no matter what, you at least get something really super cool. We've got a Toxicroak. Who doesn't like Toxicroak? And an Oink Alone. He is a part of my party in the game. I just loved him. I couldn't get rid of him. And he's pretty good. We got, let's move on to the 4 trainers. We got Jacques right here. A little loud there, but Jacques right there. Then we got Team Star Grunt. Was not a fan of Team Star, I can tell you that. But here's their grunts. You get 2 of them on there. We got a Professor Research. It's cool. We got another one. Penny helps you out in the game. I wish they would have showed off a little bit more of this awesome Eevee backpack. As soon as you see it, you're like, can I get that backpack? I need that backpack. I mean, I might need 2 of those backpacks. Okay, right here, we're going to go up real quick. Here's that Ralts that we just showed off, and then Curlia, and then bam. Gardevoir. Look, they're older now. Gardevoir EX in this. These are the special illustrations, not just the illustration rares. These are the special ones, so these will be a little bit harder to get. But to finish out that whole story right there is really, really cool. I'm glad they put it all in one set that you can get. We got Great Tusk here, another awesome artwork out in the desert. That's really cool. That storm coming in. It looks like a little tornado, dust storm over here. That's nice. You do have this special art for the legendary, which, like I said, there is other special arts that they have in the Elite Trainer box. You are Elite Trainer, not a Great Trainer. We got the Curlydon EX, and then we have the Jacques special illustration rare. He fell asleep. Windows open. Anyone can get in. They can break in. They can steal your alarm clock. You better watch out, Jacques. We got Penny here at school. Once again, you can't see the backpack. But this is nice. No Pokemon in this at all, besides, I guess, the backpack, if you want to count that. And then we have no Rainbow Rares. Rainbow Rares are gone out of the picture. We're going to go ahead and look at the Gold Rares, which are pretty nice. Especially if you're making a deck. These will be really, really nice to keep in your deck. We got a Koreodon. A Nest Ball, which I believe Nest Ball was vaguely announced or someone noticed it was coming out, and people bought these out from the Sun and Moon era, I believe it was. Yeah, Sun and Moon, the gold rares of those. And then we got a Fighting Energy. Those were all the Scarlet EX cards, special illustration, full art cards. Those were all of those, but guess what? This is a double set. We have Violet coming up. Let's take a look at those as well. All right, we have our Violet EX secret rares. We have the illustration rares. We're going to start off with first Tarantula. I do have a hard time saying this name. It's Tarantula, but the beautifulness of this, I loved this little yarn spider as I saw him on the field when I was playing Scarlet and Violet. I had to pick him up right off the bat. Those evolve into Spidops. Love Spidops. Pretty cool card. But right here, my favorite part of this is not only that it's running or terrified. I mean, that's not my favorite part, that it's terrified. But we have a reason why it would be terrified. we have a Scyther. You can barely see him, just a little bit of an arm here, but I love Scyther, so it's cool to see him in a card. I wish this was kind of moved down a little bit, but it's kind of like a hidden Easter egg. People might just think it's a tree branch. But then we move along on to Toadschool. Good old Toadschool, one of the new Pokemon here. Take on one of the old Pokemon, as everyone knows. Kind of like the Wiglet situation. I do really like the colors here and all that, but not a lot going on. It is running away, so you know, not too much going on there. But we have a really cool Pokemon come here. Scovillain over here, terrifying me. This is a very scary Pokemon. Extremely hot Pokemon, as you would assume. They are at a chili restaurant. I mean, I see some chilies up here. We see the fire everywhere. I wish there was some Pokemon hanging out with them, but it's pretty cool. Like that. Here is a simple illustration art for sure, but anytime Slowpoke gets a card, you can't go wrong. I mean, even though you barely see him, he's hanging out here in a little cafe garage thing over here. That is really cool that he's in it. It almost looks like there's no Pokemon in it at all, but I like the artwork. Wish there was a little bit more though. Clauncher. We got a little bit of Pokemon here. Unlike the other water special arts, barely any Pokemon around it, but Clauncher, that's pretty cool. Just chomping away at some seaweed there. Look at the cute Pachirisu over here. We got multiple of them hanging out. Look at them chubby cheeks. Electric. Oh, does that make a heart? Kind of makes a, oh, it makes a heart there. That's cute. I like it. It's all over the place with electricity. Pommet right here is really awesome. You do not have like a storytelling evolution line in this set for Violet, but to have them all on one card is pretty awesome. They're just lounging around here. Well, he's just lounging around here at a farm somewhere. It's really cool. Drowsy, once again, the wonderful Tomokazu, which I want to make a whole binder of his cards. Some of them are a little hard to get, but most of them you can pick up. This one is very terrifying. I don't know what's happening. Drowsy's looking on. I don't know if this is how Drowsy sees the world or what, but look how sad and scary these people look. We do have a little happy face over here hanging out. But man, this is some way to see the Pokemon world, I gotta tell you. Graveyard, a new one here. I love this. I like the colors on it, vibrant, still kind of spooky looking. We got a Gengar rug right there. Ghastly hanging out as well too. Then we have a Mabostiff right here. Not a lot going on here. Not a big fan of this. Pokemon's cool though. Hopefully we see more in the future. They are making some sandwiches. A little bit lively here, hanging out down by the feet of the trainer. Then Bombirder coming at us. I like the colors. I like the artwork on this. Simple but nice. Very nice, simple. Another one of those. Squovit. We got a Squovit. Oh, hey, a fridge. Squovit hanging out on the couch. That'd be something fun to run into. You open up your door, there's Squovit just sleeping on your couch. You're like, how the heck did you get here, buddy? Let's move along onto the full art cards for Violet. First off, we have a Spidops. I like Spidops. I don't know why, but Spidops is pretty cool. Different take on a Pokemon there. Then we have the terrestrialized Arcanine EX in that awesome full art crystallized background form. I like that. I like that a lot. It's really, really nice. Arcanine, the Gyarados. I like both of them. I think I like the Arcanine a little bit better. We got a Magnezone here, just a regular 4 EX, kind of reminding me of like back in the day cards. And we have a Miriadon EX full art, looking pretty nice. And we have a Bayonet full art here, EX, another EX card for us. Then we have an Iron Treads. If you saw earlier, we had the Iron Tusk. Here's the future form, Iron Treads, the robot Pokemon. Those are so weird. Those are so weird. Iron Treads here in EX form. Then we have a Katie trainer. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the artwork on that. Then we got another Professor's Research, of course, for Violet. Then we have Arvin here hanging out. Another trainer here, full art. He's pretty cool. Also, we have a Miriam over here hanging out as a trainer. I tried to move on a little bit quick there because I wanted to get to this special illustration art of Spidops. If you look here, it's not really, I guess it is the evolution line telling a story. I guess I was lying a little bit there. I forgot there is the feet of the Scyther right here from the other card that we showed off, and the Spidops is right here. So is it going to get Scyther? We don't know. Is it helping? Like, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Then, I know this says Coryodon, but it's not Coryodon, it's Miriodon, which I really like because there's the Doskbin there, which I have him on my party as well. I like him a lot. From Fido, oh my god. I do need more of them. I would like a special art of him as well. But there's Miriodon hanging out on the outside. Look at that futuristic type city. That's, you know, it's kind of giving hints there. Then we have the Iron Tread special edition here. It's okay. It's okay, but I do like the Iron Tusk version of it a lot better of the special edition wise. Then we have the special art of Arvin hanging out, making some sandwiches as normal. And Miriam we have here dropping a bunch of books, falling. There's a little Pikachu up here. That's cool. That's cool. That kind of reminds me, that artwork kind of reminds me of something. I don't know what off the top of my head right now, but that is cool. Then we have our gold rares. Miriodon gold rare into a rare candy. Now that I think about it, was it Nest Ball or rare candy? One of them was getting bought out as soon as someone figured out there was the gold version of it again to use. And then we have a lightning energy gold, which is awesome. Then this goes in to let you know about the full arts, the shattered crystal texture. That's what it is. Okay, you can kind of see it here. I did see this. Okay. It's like a crystallized different texture. Now, I don't know what it's going to look like in English, but in Japanese, it has that different type of texture. That's pretty cool. I really do like that. Makes sense. It gives you a little bit more flair to those types of cards, which it should because they're terrestrialized. Rainbow rares, as expected, are gone. Rainbow rares, boo. I think if there was 1 or 2 rainbow rares, it could have been cool. But once you get 30 rainbow rares and then the same amount of gold rares and the same amount of full art rares, it's like 3 of the same exact card, just a different thing. It doesn't make, it's not that fun. I don't really like it. I do have this Gardevoir GX though. I remember having that. I like that. Instead of rainbow rares, they're getting illustration rares and special rares. So you will have the illustration rare, and then you'll have the special rare, so it's a little bit more special. But both of them, no matter what you get, those are cool. Those are cool cards to have in your deck. Then that's about it. I will have to say I'm very excited for it to come out in March in English, which is not that far away, but still far away, because right after this, on Friday, Crown Zenith comes out. This set comes out in Japan, and Crown Zenith is going to take over everything English for a long while till we can get to March, and then this set can come out, which hopefully by then I kind of forget what's in it. I'm not going to lie. I hope I kind of forget. I was so excited to see these, but I hope I forget as I open it, especially there's going to be plenty of regular rare cards in the set, well, holo rare cards in the set, and just normal commons and uncommons that we haven't seen yet, or at least I haven't seen yet. So I'm very excited. I'm glad you guys stuck around. A little long video, but until next time, guys, peace.